Hey guys, it's Aiko. I'm an American English pronunciation coach and business coach based in Hawaii. So on this channel, I'm sharing my own journey as an English pronunciation coach. I can pronounce English pronunciation coach for Japanese speakers who are already working in an English environment. And then I started my own business in 2016, January 1st. And not knowing anything about business. And in 2016, the income from the coaching business was zero. And I learned so much from the experience. And then I discovered a lot of information slowly. And then I started implementing those tips into my business, and I was able to reach multiple six figures in 2021. And I have very small list. I have a very small list, and the size now is 90. And I have a very narrow niche. So my English pronunciation coaching business is for Japanese speakers who are advanced English learners and who are working in an English environment, and or English coach or English pronunciation coach who are Japanese. So my niche is very tiny, very tiny. And then also I have high ticket offers because my niche is super tiny. I can charge higher because my coaching is only for those people. So I'm sharing my own journey on this channel so that you can reach six figures as a coach by having a tiny list, small list, and a narrow niche, very tiny, like micro niche, and have high ticket offers. I don't want you to compete in the middle market. Do not do that. So you want to compete you don't have to compete with anyone. You just value your work, charge higher so you can, support your clients more effectively because they pay you more money and they're more serious. They do the work and they practice, so therefore they get the results they want, right? So you can charge higher that way. And I am just sharing those tips that I learned in my own journey. This is my seventh year in my business, and then I made a lot of mistakes and I had a lot of struggles, and I'm still struggling with a lot of things. So I'm just I'm sharing those tips here. So before I go into today's topic, I want to share that I finally made a PDF about how you can reach six figures as a coach if you want to have a small list, micro niche, and high ticket offers. So I made it finally, and I put a lot of information here. And the lessons to be covered are how to build a strong list, how to choose your clients, and how to charge higher. Those things are what you need in order to reach six figures as a coach if you have a small list and micro niche and have high ticket offers. So please go ahead and sign up for this free guide only if this describes you. So all right, so let's go to today's topic, which is about how to build a warm list. A lot of people use paid ads and then they get like cold leads, right? And I really do not like that. And I learned it from my business coach, Graham Cochran. And he always, talks about, hey, don't use paid ads and, just use organic traffic by creating content. And I really like that concept. So I follow his advice, and I really want to make a warm list, and I want to have just warm leads. So how do I do it? Because I don't want just anyone, I don't want just everyone to be on my list. My list is really tiny, only 90 people right now, and I do not like people just being on my list and don't take action, don't open my newsletters, don't do anything, just being on my list. I really do not like that. I hate it. I want to kick them out. So I want to make sure that everyone on my list is reading my emails and that, right? So I want to recommend that you make a very strong and warm list. Do not welcome just anyone, because your coaching is not for everyone, right? So make sure that you value your work. That's not for everyone. Your work is not for everyone. I really, really want to emphasize on that, because a lot of people go for the number, like, oh, make a big list. But if your conversion rate is low, your email size does not matter. So I really like to make a very strong list, not going for a big number. So I do not have big following, but my conversion rate is really, really high because I select my clients. I select who can come to my list. So this is what I do. So if you look at my, this is my email funnel, Evergreen Webinar email funnel, and then you see that the open rate is really high. 83% of people opened the first email, and only 42 people got it. My email, again, my email list is super tiny. And then I just recreated this funnel, so the number is pretty low right now. And you can see that click rate is 62%, which is super, super high. My business coach, Graham, told me that the average of click rate is usually like 4 to 5%. So 60% is super, super, super high, 10 times plus higher than the average. And my conversion rate for paid courses is 20%, which is 20 times more, 20 times higher than the average. The average of conversion rate is usually 1% to 0.5%. So if you want to have a high conversion rate, you want to make sure that people who get on your list are very, very serious. So those sentences are the ones that I usually mention. So it says here, I put the same lines in English and in Japanese because my target is Japanese. So I put both English and Japanese, but Japanese people who are advanced English learners. So those people can read my text in Japanese and in English. So I usually put both, but I just put English here. So what I usually mention in my YouTube videos or anywhere is to make sure that you are an advanced English learner who is serious about learning English pronunciation. This is not for beginners or intermediate learners. This is not for Japanese speakers who are learning English as a hobby. If you do not think pronunciation is important, this is not for you. So I put it in English and in Japanese. And on my channel, when I mentioned about this free workshop video, the lead magnet, so that people can come to my funnel. When I mention my lead magnet, I talk about it in Japanese and in English. So only Japanese people will sign up, right? Only Japanese people who understand what I said in English will sign up, right? So I am filtering those people who are not Japanese and want to learn English pronunciation, or those Japanese people who are not advanced English learners. So I'm filtering out those people. So you want to make sure that you filter out some people who will just want to get free stuff, freeloaders, right? Like you don't want to have people who do not value your work, and people who just want free stuff from you and just leave. Don't thank you and just leave. You don't want to have those people on your list. Yes, sometimes I get those people. You cannot control that, but you can still filter out those people as much as possible by putting a very clear language here. This is not for you. If you're like this is not for you. My coaching is not for everyone. You can just say those, and you can kind of control who will come to your list and go through the funnel. So I hope this episode was helpful. If you are building a very strong list and then wondering how to have warm leads only. I know you cannot control. Sometimes you just get someone who wants to have like free stuff, or someone who wants to copy what you're doing. You can't really control, but focus on people who are very, very serious, warm leads, who will appreciate your work, and you will be able to share that kind of information here in your funnel, and the conversion rate will be higher than the average. You can make it like as high as 20%. I'm surprised to know that my conversion rate is super, super high, and the click rate here is 62%, which is like super, super high. And you can do that when you filter out those people who are not serious, or people who don't value your work. All right, so please let me know if you have any questions. And again, I made this PDF for you if you are a coach and trying to find a way to reach 6 figures with a small list, micro niche, and high ticket offers. You can totally do this because I did it. So I am sharing how I did it, how you can do it in this PDF guide, and this is free. So please sign up if this describes you. Again, this PDF guide is not for everyone. Don't sign up if you are not a coach, and if you don't want to reach 6 figures, and if you don't want to have a small list, micro niche, and high ticket offers. Please do not sign up, because you're just gonna waste your time, right? So I don't want you to waste your time and energy. Just use your time, energy, and money on something important in your life. So please be careful about signing up for just free stuff. I don't want you to just sign up for this free PDF guide because it is free. Do not do it. Please do not do it. Value your time, because time is life, right? So please do not sign up if you are not a coach, if you don't want to reach 6 figures, if you do not have your business yet. Please do not sign up. But if you sign up because this describes you, then please open the first email, because I put the link to this PDF. You can download it. And also, please get back to me, email me back, and tell me more about you and your business, because I want to know about you and your business, and I want to know how I can support you. So please open the first email. That might go to your junk email box, or it might go to your promotional email box. So please check those places to look for my email. and I shared so much in this PDF, and I am looking forward to hearing from you when you hear from me. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.